I'm Lauren. I'm your physical therapist assistant student today. What's your name?
Carrie Grant.
Carrie Grant. How are ya?
Doing good.
Good. Can I get your date of birth, Carrie?
It's 11/12 of 1950.
Okay, perfect. It looks like that's what I've got on there. What are we seeing you in for today?
Just some lower back pain.
Some low back pain. Can you go ahead and stand up with me and show me where that low back pain is?
Just right down across
Just across the
yeah,
whole
across
thing?
the whole thing right there.
Okay. How much pain are you in right now out of 10? If I say 0 is nothing and 10 is the worst pain you could ever feel.
Probably just a 2 right now.
A 2 right now? And is that kind of just a dull ache? How would you
Yeah,
describe it?
pretty just achy mostly.
Okay. And does it ever get higher than that too?
Yeah, most of the time if I'm up standing too long, if I'm around lifting stuff, so anytime I'm active really.
Okay. And what does it get up to out of 10?
During, high exercise or activity, about 6 or 7 sometimes.
Okay, so pretty high.
Mhm.
Is there a point where you started feeling this low back pain? Can you tell me about that?
Well, I was just moving around a lot of boxes and doing some things, and then I had to reach up high up in the cabinet for something, and I just pulled something back
Not
there.
reaching.
Yeah.
Well, you're in the right place because I'm going to show you today how to properly reach for things that can be higher than you'd expected, and we're going to also go over a few different body mechanic exercises as well, okay, for you to keep in mind. Is it okay? Do I have your consent to treat you today?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. The first thing that we're going to start off with, and as I go through these things, if you have any questions, you just stop and ask me, okay?
Okay.
So the first thing that we're going to practice is our diaphragmatic breathing. So we're going to be breathing through our diaphragm, and we're going to breathe in through your nose, and you're going to put your hand on your stomach, and you'll feel your stomach push outward when you do this. Okay, so go ahead and try that. Now go ahead and push out through your mouth. Did you feel your hand go in
Yeah.
towards your spine?
Mhm.
Perfect. Keep that in mind as we do our exercises today, okay? Okay, the next thing that we're going to talk about is your position of your hips. Okay, so go ahead and find the bony part of your hips right here in the front. Perfect. Then wrap your hands around your hips so they're just sitting right on top of that hip bone. Now the first thing I want you to do, keep in mind this is not what we want. I'm just going to show you 2 extremes so you can keep it somewhere in the middle, okay?
Okay.
I want you to go ahead and stick your butt out and your chest up, and you're going to feel a kind of a strange curve in your back. I remember this as the bubble butt. So when I go to spin class on Wednesdays, they play this song every single Wednesday morning at 5:30 in the morning, Bubble Butt. And I don't like to hear it early in the morning. So the same as, if I don't like to hear that song early in the morning, I don't want to see the bubble butt on you, okay? Let's do the opposite. Let's go ahead and find a C shape in your back.
Just kind of put them up like this.
So your hip bones will go up this time, okay? So that's the opposite. Let's find a spot right in the middle, and that's your neutral pelvis. Okay, how does that feel?
Feels just fine, yeah.
Good. Is that making your pain increase at all?
No, not too much.
Good.
Just as long as I stay like this.
Okay, good. Keep that position. And we're going to try a squatting position, and we're going to use a dowel to help us out with this. So I want you to grab one end of the dowel and put it behind your head, and the other end is going to go right on your low back, right where you're feeling that pain, okay? I want you to get a wider stance, and then go ahead and squat down, keeping your knees behind your toes. We never want them to go in front of your toes, okay? So let's go ahead and try that, and remember your breathing as you're doing this too. Okay?
So just put this one close to the low back.
Yes, go ahead and touch your low back with that hand. Perfect. And watch your knees where they're going. Good. That feel okay?
Yeah, no, just
Good. Okay, we're going to get on to the reaching exercise. Does your wife ever have you reach for things at home at all?
anything and everything.
Everything, so she's a little shorter than you?
She's really short.
Okay, so we're going to work on a technique that can help you out with that. So next time you have to reach for something really high up, I don't want you to swing your arm and try and tap it off. I want you to go ahead and start and use a stool. and I'll show you the proper technique for that. So come with me right over here. So if you had to move the stool, I'm just going to pretend like it's over here because oftentimes you'll have to move it. I want you to use that same squatting position that we just went over. So you're going to go ahead and squat down, pick up the stool, walk it over to where you need to reach to, squat back down to put it down. Then you might want to open the cabinets for whatever you're reaching for. And then facing whatever you'll be reaching for, you just want to take one foot up on the stool, and then the other. We don't want any twisting or turning with this movement. You're going to raise both arms, pick up what you're reaching for. In this case, we'll get some towels off the cabinet. You're going to bring it towards your center of gravity, and then you're going to do the same thing going back down. 1 step, 2 step, no twisting, okay? Okay, so I'm going to put these right back up here and you can try it.
Okay.
So I'm going to move the stool just so that you'll have to move that.
Just like that.
Perfect. Now go ahead and put those back. Great. Did you have any questions at all?
No, I think it was pretty straightforward.
Okay, perfect. Just so you can remember when your wife tells you to reach for something, I want you to grab this pamphlet.
I'll hand it to her.
Okay? And she can test you and see if you're doing it right.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Thanks.
See ya.